Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the quarterfinals now of the 1,000-pound deathmatch tournament. Dionysus Delight in the blue color. This is Matador playing as a Loki. His opponent on the other side of the map is Tigerboss playing as Oranos. So yeah, these standard guys from the tournament scene are now over in deathmatch as well. For any new joiners and later YouTube viewers, deathmatch starts with 20k resources each. Hey, Tigerboss is well prepared with build orders. This is beautiful. Yeah, 20k resources. You advance through the ages within 5 seconds once you have the required building, and you get all your upgrades right away for that given age. So your objectives are to grab the town centers, get high population, fight a little bit over map control, and make sure that you still have an economy at the end of it. Okay, here come the problems though. Tigerboss is making 1 palace. He should be making 6 or 7 with more military barracks. We'll see a bunch of more medals from him. Of course, Matador is just pumping forward with a lot of berserks, following up with throwing axemen, as obviously Atlanteans will be going into some more mellow. Just as a solid core unit that trains quickly and has good stats. We're seeing some more palaces now from Tigerboss, but he still should be spreading the villagers out more to just get more buildings up faster because of the builder efficiency. Anyways, you'll also have to deal with the Sons of Muspel. We're already a mythic and they train instantly because of Hell's Rampage upgrade kicking in. They're also really high health at 840. Throwing axemen are now holding everyone at bay. We've got we've had a little bit of healing from somewhere. I'm not sure what that was. Well, the Lampades are getting healed by the Caladria. That's what it is. There's quite a bunch of Lampades, and they should be able to turn some of these Acts of Muspel hostile so that they fight each other. And some of the lighter units they can just turn into chickens outright. Particularly good to use later as a way to deal with trade, but I mean, how do you stop these fire giants right now with a smaller army? Matador is 185 population, that's maximum without town centers, and he is working on the town centers, albeit very slowly. With just 1 berserk, it will take a million years to build that thing. That is definitely a weakness of Matadors. But hey, if it's met with full force from Tigerboss, he should be able to deal with it. He's got plenty of Arcus heroes himself. It's just he can't deal with the front line, and that's because of his palace situation. He's not been training much from these palaces, and he's kind of getting pushed back into his base. It's a big problem. Every unit spawning just gets shot down by the throwing axemen. Boyd has raided us with 100+ people, 187 people, and Matador is victorious already. I can't even say anything about the game anymore. Matador's that strong. He's really strong. We've trained a little bit together for this tournament. Obviously, I'm casting, but man, he's good. Man, he's good. All right, here we go with game 2 of the quarterfinals. Matador's Kronos in the blue color, and his opponent Tigerboss is bringing the Freyr. We've expected this in the pre-match discussion. It's a really good map for it too. There's enough room. Although these cliffs are huge, he can build. He can definitely build enough here on Alfheim. For Kronos, the special deal is that all your manors are empowering the nearby buildings. So they are built so much faster as a result of that. The manors can also empower the other manors, and then they can stack on top. So yeah, fast town centers, fast palaces is going to be the name of the game. Even the age advances are going to be quick. Because of that, market's up already, and Matador can go for the heroic age. Tigerboss is getting bullied a little bit by the Prometheans, however. He's trying to wall off, but he has very limited berserks in the very early game, so I'm not sure I'm a giant fan of that. It's just going to be a stone wall, right? Not particularly powerful there. Satyrs are, of course, a really good addition from Matador, and once he has made all his oracles, which are going to be made as heroes, by the way, thanks to the upgrade here, Sons of the Sun. from Hyperion, they're just gonna get more favor essentially and be able to fight as well. The Satyrs have insane bonus damage against Myth units, so any Myth units that get made by Tigerboss that aren't Fire Giants are going to struggle here. Fire Giants obviously very capable of resisting the pierce damage. Let's see what Tigerboss comes up with. Oh, I guess the Bear Greasy wouldn't be a bad idea. We're playing on a modded game here, and their health got buffed a little bit to make them DM relevant. Ooh, we also got the Guardians of Io. Could perhaps we see a bunch of those? Because those also had their ability buff, the Poison Spit. Basically, it explodes at the end, and we just increase the damage of that a little bit. So throwing Axemen and the like might actually just die to that. Especially when you go with two of them. Well, Tigerboss is getting overwhelmed, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matador's power. He's full population. Tigerboss is 69, which is not nice in this case. And yeah, sure, he's preventing the back TC for a little while, but who cares if Matador is just running over him? The only hill fort that Tigerboss had is getting deconstructed. He's having to call in the Bursty, but the Bursty is having to run around a forest. Very annoying indeed. A ton of hero arcs are being created just to snipe the Fafnir, or to at least make it less important. The Berserks are going to have to be the core of all this. We are Matadors turning villagers into heroes, I'm guessing, to build a little bit faster. And because he went Prometheus, they're building 20% faster. It's pretty strong. There's a poison spit, and everything's dead. Great. You really have to respect it and walk out of that thing. Well, the Bursty is getting bursted down. It's a big sad moment. You got the blobs at least. Sorry, Bursty, goodbye. Fafnir's gold donation was reduced in the mod, by the way. It's only 100, not 300. So yeah, they're a little bit more viable to make. They're very strong units, but can they really tank mass Satyr once we see more of them? I'm pretty sure Matador... Yeah, here he comes. He's got already 5. Not even sure he needs Arcus Hero at this point. Your Satyrs are your heroes, okay? Several manners are empowering this settlement to come up. I would like Matador to get rid of these two manners and put them somewhere else to allow his army to move a little bit. Arcus heroes are massed anyways, because he wants to get rid of those Myth units instantaneously. Tigerboss is just barely holding on. Unfortunately for him, he didn't choose flaming weapons, so he's not gonna be able to easily beat this army. I think Tempest, Matador just walks out of it. We're about to see it. Fafnir going after the Arcus heroes, not the best decision in its life, and that life has ended now. Tough stuff. Actually, Matador staying outside to feel the breeze. He's not losing population to this, and there's so much production behind it that even if he did, it wouldn't be that bad. A bunch of the units get frozen, but they'll fall eventually. Inferno is gonna be the next big play, but I gotta say, Implode is coming way sooner than that, so what's Tigerboss gonna do? He's getting low on resources, much lower than Matador. Especially gold is something I'm looking at as a problem. Sure, the hill forts are generating a lot of gold, as you can see. Doing a good job with that. Matador getting a little bit ambitious and looking for a 4th town center. Meanwhile, the back still has not been built. Matador does need to commit a few more villagers here than he would in standard, as the town centers build like at a reduced speed. Not very much slower for Atlanteans, but still you want to put like 2-3 villagers at the absolute minimum. And what I'd actually recommend is 4 or 5. Alright, the Arcus are gonna be sniping the Fafnir. There's more of them. There's more coming, but here comes the suck any moment. Any moment now. It's ready to go, so just need Matador to decide about it. Maybe he doesn't want to draw in his own units, but he says screw it, let's go. He manages to garrison while it's happening, because it doesn't block yourself from garrisoning. Everybody gets sucked in. I'm not sure any throwing axemen will survive this, guys. Look at that population. It's... What population? It's gone. The Fafnir survive, of course. They're doing a 2,000-degree flip, being the acrobats that they are. I mean, look at their nimble bodies. They can take it. Okay, more Arcus Hero. How many Arcus Heroes does Matador need? The answer is yes. Sniping out the Fafnir one at a time. I'm missing a little bit of Fnatic here, I gotta say. But other than that, everything's cool. Oh, you know, speaking of cool, this is hot. Woo! Inferno blasts the base to smithereens. And Matador's population is suffering for the first time. Does Tigerboss actually stand a chance? Man, if any god suits him for this one-fronted, all-in push, it is gonna be Freyr. But if he just got to the later stages of the game, that would be even better. He could afford multiple casts of Tempest with all these Berserks dying. Each of them... oh, sorry, this is not Bragi. The Bragi Berserks would generate him one favor. That would have been better to go Flaming Weapons anyhow. You saw the Tempest did basically nothing. So going for Flaming Weapons nets you more favor because you kill more stuff, right? You do more damage. And then your Berserks start dying. They give you one favor back for each death. You have so much favor with that, you can basically just keep rotating your Flaming Weapons and Inferno. Not so true, really, for the Tempest. Sure, he can do another Tempest soon, but once he does, he will have no favor left after that. Much harder to recover. Meanwhile, Matador is all over the place with resources in a good way. At least he has gold coming in, but he really needs to fix everything else. He's working on the hunting situation. He should probably just stop the trade because gold is fine. Doesn't need that right now. He needs to survive this. I think as long as he keeps going, as long as he gathers wood and everything else, a little bit more food as well, then he should be okay. On the other hand, Tigerboss is heavily reliant on his food income, which is halfway automated. Another Tempest coming in as predicted. But there will not be any more God Powers anytime soon. This will freeze like a quarter of the army, maybe half. So it gives the Huskarl an opportunity to get on top of those Arcus. Some of them will die, but that's a sacrifice Matador is willing to make as he snipes the Bergrisi. The Fanatics are doing their job as well, of course, as they lose some of their health. They should be gaining... attack speed, right? Population is remarkably even. But another town center does complete now for our boy Matty. He's still pumping from everything. His economy is slightly better than that of Tigerboss's, but Tigerboss is only focusing on gold and wood, whereas his hill forts are the ones gathering, and the town centers, of course, are the ones gathering food. You could even do it with village centers, by the way. Each of them, 1 food per second. Upgrades insane. I forget the name, though. Feast of Renown, right? Yeah. Is this game 2? Oh! Look at me being so smart to even forget the score. That's right, this is game 2. Matador is up 1-0. The relics haven't been touched so far, but it's been a pretty intense game. Understandable. Are they fancy, however? Let's see. Scales of Echidna for cheaper myth units. Not a big deal, but can't hurt. Jade Hair. 5% unit speed, pretty good stuff. Kui Drum, heroes get HP back for doing damage. What's this? Armor of Achilles for infantry hack armor. It's a bit hard to read with the tooltips having an aneurysm, but oh well. We tried. I think we succeeded. Matty's back to full pop. Got plenty of Arcus heroes to deal with the Fafnir, but the Fafnir is getting a line AoE through all the Arcus. It hurts. Ouch. Ouch, it hurts. A lot of health, that thing. Okay, here come the blobs. Matty does have gold. See some projectile vomits. Oh, that's not played everybody, but it's gonna hit them hard. Terra is trying to attack the markets. That's a little ambitious. Tigerboss holding on to dear life. Much less population, but the economy is starting to be decent actually. Can he maintain the food, however? It's dropping lower and lower as he keeps spamming at caravans and villagers. I think at some point he has to swap to training dwarves, honestly. Just doesn't have the food to keep this going forever. Or at least cut down one caravan, you know, from the queue. He's got enough already, doesn't he? Really, let's take a look. How many caravans is that? 35? I think that will do for now. It's not the best route, mind you. Matador definitely has a better route. And he's gonna be able to work on a 4th TC at some point. His late game is really clean and nice. Matador completely unable to approach high population numbers for now. Actually, Tigerboss doing more than him, so I think sitting back for a little bit to enjoy that free town center advantage could be nice. But it's only 3-2. It's not that big of a deal. Oh. Hello there. Why are we making herdmen? For the 5 Cantarii? I don't know about this. I think that should be berserks. Oh god, the acid. Oh, so much damage. Beautiful kiting on the Arcus, that's Matador's specialty. His ranged units just don't die. Insane. Well, looks like Matador stopped making villagers. He has enough. He's full population, and as I said, the throwing axemen basically get deleted by the blobs. You have to micro. The caravans are stuck, and with that, Matador will be victorious. 2-0. He's made it. Military advantage throughout most of it, except in this early game, obviously, where Norse doesn't have villagers. And all resources collected also in favor of Matador. He's outkilled Tigerboss significantly as well. Fascinating. GG. Moving on into the semifinals there.